Okay, it's horde time. As you can see, I spawned a horde of about 30 zombies. It includes fat zombies, regular zombies, some spider zombies, a couple of feral zombies. And there's about half a dozen dogs down here as well. I just started it. And you're going to see how most of this goes. Watch how the zombies just sort of walk around the columns. They do take some occasional hits. You can see the spider zombies trying to climb up like they do, but these ramps stopping them from doing that. As long as you put these ramps along the edges of everything, the spider zombies aren't going to be able to crawl up and get you. Now, those little ankle biters down there will occasionally hit the columns because they generally hit anything that gets in their way if they can't move around it quickly enough. So those probably a good idea to knock them out of the way before they do too much damage. But everything else, for the most part, they just seem to sort of hang around underneath and do very little damage to the columns themselves. One of the benefits of having a base this big, too, is if you are worried, if it's taking a little while to get rid of a horde and you're worried about the damage some of the columns might be taking, if they take a few hits and you're concerned, you just move. The zombies will follow you. Just come over here, give them something new to bang on. Although again, it's really not going to happen for the most part. I mean, watch what these dogs are doing. They're just sort of hanging there, trying to get to you, because really all they want is to be where you are. And as long as there's nothing in the way, they're not going to bang on anything. We've been going for a couple of minutes here. Again, we've got a good 30 individual zombies, plus a half dozen dogs. I don't have any cop zombies in here. I'm going to do a test with the puking cop zombies. But I'm not going to do that right now. You see that fat zombie just took a swipe at the column. We're going to take a look at that as soon as this is over. When it comes to shooting these things, they can't hit you. All they can do is walk around underneath you, and you basically just shoot them at your leisure. Now, you try surviving a horde like this if you're down on the ground, it's not going to work out very well. Those feral zombies take forever to bring down. Probably fast forward if you're watching this. I don't know how many more minutes this is going to take. I'm not gonna try and kill these things too fast. What I want to do is build up a few gore piles here and let you see how those work. You can see he was banging on that column a little bit, but you can see it doesn't even look like there's a lot of damage there. Now, watch what they do with the gore piles. This is really interesting. As the gore piles start to grow, you're going to see them start to attack the gore piles, just to get them out of the way. See that chick zombie right there was attacking the gore pile, but not the column. The dogs, they're trying to jump up, but they can't get past the wall. And there you go. There's a zombie right there, attacking the gore pile, because the gore pile is what's right underneath me. All he wants to do is get to where I am. With the gore pile in the way, they're going to try and get rid of the gore pile. They actually do half the work for you. There's that spider zombie trying to climb up again, and he can't. don't go down. There's that turtle zombie going after the gore pal. Again, I've been here for a little while, might be getting a little bit concerned about whether or not those columns are taking any damage, so I'm just going to move over to another part of the base. And another thing about this design is that you can hit these things from multiple levels. We could even draw them all the way over here. They'll follow you. It might take them a minute. I suppose it's entirely possible that you could even add graded tiles into the bridge here. I don't know how well that would work. It may do fine, but I'm not sure that's necessary. A base like this, you've got so many places that have tile floors to shoot through anyway. Oops. I hesitate to use the term zombie-proof, but you can see the results. It's 6:18. This horde has been going on for 8 minutes at this point. Once we completely run out of ammo, all of these zombies taken care of a long time ago, especially with multiple people shooting. A horde like this, even with 40, 50 zombies, like we've got here, 3 or 4 shooters, taking them out from up here, it's not going to last more than a couple of minutes. Guns. How come I'm in cheat mode and I still get a crappy gun? Die. Alright, that kind of sounds like it's everything. The reason I let it go that long is just to prove how long the base would last, and to let it take some damage so that you can see what things look like from underneath here. Let's take a look at these columns. Let's take a look at the ones that they were hanging around the most. Okay, here's a little damage here, probably from one of those ankle biters. Alright, 2 taps with a repair tool. After 10 minutes of this horde, that's more or less the extent of the damage. They were hanging around here a whole lot. This is where a lot of the gore piles are. And, I mean, there's 0 damage on any of these columns. They just don't hit them. And that's after, you know, letting them walk around here virtually unmolested for almost 10 minutes. If we were actively trying to take care of this horde, they probably wouldn't have gotten a single hit in. I didn't get it in this video, either, but I'll see if I can't catch it in another one. This thing works beautifully. It always has. They cannot get across that one block gap. They will. It's almost comical the way they will just walk up here and they'll drop. You saw me walk across, but they don't do that because they walk a lot slower. I've never seen one zombie do anything more than this right here. So that's a great way to get in and out of the base without giving them any access to it. So this is a longer video, 10 minutes, but it's pretty much what I wanted to show. It doesn't matter how big the horde is. Now cop zombies, that may be something that's a little more difficult, and that's why I created that guy over there. I created that tower specifically to bring in another horde with some cop zombies, so we can see if their vomit damage does anything worse to the columns than regular swiping does. That'll be it.